So today I'm reviewing a daily analysis for today and also for Friday's forecast. So today we closed really in premium. We built a discount going into New York and used the news as a injection of liquidity to drive us into the premium objective here. Tomorrow, I'm liking the fact that we are so far looking like, at least from here. Obviously, the weekly candle hasn't closed, but it looks like we might close above this fair value gap, this IBI. In which case, we want to see this next week. Going into next week, we want to see this hold, used as a resistance turn support, if you want to call it that, and gravitate towards this high. Okay, it just drop down into lower time frames with the annotations here. You will see that this daily fair value gap, weekly one, we did close above that. Okay. Tomorrow, I do want to see if we can come down into a discount level and maybe just use either the auto block itself, okay, or the fair value gap, which is now balanced price range because we had both passes up and down here. So SIBI, BISI. Okay, price has left that range. That's a balanced price range now. So we want to see this basically, this area as a support going into New York tomorrow. Some more risk off so far, okay? Unless something major changes. What's that? Well, if you open really in a premium in London, take out the previous daily high, maybe even closing this fair value gap here, or what's left of it now, and then obviously maybe attacking some internal range liquidity, like a classic end of week setup, like we have, where the weekly candle, which is at the moment a very bullish one, it might close, below the fair value gap. So it might close below this fair value gap here, okay? So we want to see London and what it does, okay? Now, sticking with the risk-off scenario, I want to see New York open. London open. I want to let that trade because we had a large range day, and I tend to just stay away when it's a large range day after that. Now, here, what you can see, there's a daily fair value gap that can be used as a resistance, depending on how we open, of course. And then if it does that and it wants to sink down, eyes are here on this. Maybe even this from last week, that's a previous weekly low. That can be labeled here. So that's my analysis. And pound pretty much is going to follow these other two, Dixie and EU. If it does want to sink, then my eyes are obviously on this order block, see if it offers some level of support. Dropping down to a lower time frame, there's a balanced price range here. This BISI here as well, part of the balanced price range that I'd probably look for, lacking the fact that we're closing inside. But if you open in a premium, point of interest is this SIBI, protraction lower. So that's my analysis.